favor.
is BlizzCon 2023.
¡Vamos! ¡Movimiento!
Please welcome the president of Blizzard Entertainment, Mike Ibarra.
Mike Ibarra. El único que no bebe leche materna de toda la compañía.
How's everybody doing? Oh man, you know, this is the best gaming community in the world, hands down.
¿Está muy alto o está bien?
Hands down. Thank you, wow. Hello, BlizzCon. You know, it is so good to be back in person finally. All of us. I love you too. All of us at Blizzard have missed this so much. 4 years. It's been 4 years. You know what I say to that? That's too damn long. Where's our heroes of Overwatch at? Adventurers of Sanctuary? Defenders of Azeroth.
Es lo que tira, ¿eh? ¿Estás escuchando?
And gamers
Ha dicho algo la gente.
everywhere. Welcome.
Santuari. Wow.
We love sharing what we're working on all the time. But to share it in person with all of you and to hear your stories, it cannot be matched. Meeting you all face to face inspires us. And we put this energy and enthusiasm back into everything we do. Thank you all for being here.
No hay en español, creo.
In fact, we have tens of thousands of you here in Anaheim, California today. And we hope you enjoy the immersive experience we've created here at the show.
Yo os traduzco ahora.
We also have millions of people watching right now on stream. BlizzCon, please help me welcome everyone watching from around the world.
Hola. Oliwis.
Whether you're a hardcore or a casual gamer, or if it's been a while since you picked up one of our games, we're here to show you the Blizzard we are today and the Blizzard we are becoming. But BlizzCon isn't just about the latest updates from Blizzard. It's all about you. Players are at the forefront of everything we do, and we're devoted to supporting these incredible communities, communities you can be proud of to be part of. All of us, gamers, developers, and fans, we all are united in our shared love for gaming. The person sitting next to you or watching online and chat with you could be your next guildmate, teammate, or lifelong friend. We all have this in common. I've always felt Blizzard brings players together a little differently. Our players have made connections that span continents, languages, and generations. We all have that one story, that incredible play of the game, that clutch card draw, or that raid encounter that your guild barely survived. I know, I've been there too. I know many of us have friends we've met in one of our games. A friend who began just as someone we hung out with in game, but who was there for us to celebrate our real life wins or to support us during a difficult time. That's certainly been true for me. Thanks to my experience playing Blizzard games over the last 25 years, I've met most of my best friends from all over. And I'm so grateful that some of them are here today. Gus, Pika, Nick,
va a presentar al tío este que ha vuelto.
And of course Billy and Kaylee, who put up with my raid wipes all too often.
A lo mejor está hablando de un amigo de hace 25 años, tal. Igual habla del tío este que ha vuelto recientemente a Blizzard.
No matter what game
Del
we're playing,
Metzen, Chris Metzen. Pero no creo que salga,
these friends are
¿no?
a constant I can always rely on. And I know many of you share that feeling. BlizzCon truly is about all of us, as players, as equals, as friends. As we bring these amazing experiences to more places, build technology that allows more gamers to experience our worlds and create characters and stories more players can relate to, the Blizzard community grows, and more importantly, our friendships grow. All of us are so grateful to be part of this community, and in everything we do, we are in service to you. We know we don't do everything perfectly.
Ojalá expansión del Diablo 3. Estamos en 2023, amigo. Ha saltado unos años en la máquina del tiempo.
We are here to foster joy and belonging for everyone. We're proud of the worlds we build, but your experiences within those worlds bring them to life, and your connections with each other are what inspires us the most. Now, many of you may have heard the recent news about Blizzard joining the Xbox gaming family.
Con la ceremonia de apertura, aquí el Notas hablando. Bueno, Xbox.
Both Blizzard and Xbox believe that gaming is a unifier, that we should all be able to play anywhere and any way we want to play. That when the creativity of some of the best developers, artists, and storytellers in the world is fearlessly unleashed, everyone wins. With that in mind, someone is here backstage who'd like to say hello.
A ver, Phil Spencer. Va a ser Phil.
Over the years, he and I played a bunch of games together. Please join me in welcoming my friend, our friend, the CEO of Microsoft Gaming, Phil Spencer.
¡Tito Phil! Míralo, qué guapo coño. Tito Phil, si un día le veo por la calle me lo como a besos. Es el único que me cae bien de Xbox. Qué majo el tío.
Thank you, Mike.
Además, tú a Tito Phil le puedes decir, Tito, cómprame ese coche y te lo compra. Cómprame esta compañía, Ubisoft, y vamos a tirarla y te la compra.
And it's great to feel the energy in the room. You are the reason we make games.
Va con demasiado carisma.
Your love for these games truly is inspiring. I recently have spent so much time playing Diablo 4 with my friends.
Oh, que juega Diablo 4.
Season 2 is awesome. And I can tell you that I can't
Diablo
wait to see what the team has planned for that game. It's going to be awesome. Blizzard occupies a special place in the gaming industry, for me as well. Throughout Blizzard's history, they've pioneered and refined so much across the gaming industry, and many of you here today have been a part of that journey. Think of Diablo. It propelled the action RPG genre forward. StarCraft.
Ha dicho StarCraft. Ha dicho
StarCraft. The foundation of what esports would eventually become. And with StarCraft 2, it was a major catalyst for the evolution of games as live entertainment.
Bien, por lo menos ha dicho StarCraft. Sabemos que existe para él. World of Warcraft. Callaros ya. Coño, ¿qué vais a hacer? Farmear monturas en el WoW. Callaros.
But really, it introduced a much wider audience to the concept of online communities. And Overwatch. Not only reimagine gameplay, but also the representation possible in class-based shooters. Blizzard's influence is everywhere. And because of its enduring legacy and phenomenal revolutionary development, with a care and a craft that is incredibly rare in this industry. Our commitment at Xbox is to bring more great games to more players in more places. And now that Blizzard is part of Xbox, we will nurture
primera del bingo la ha acertado,
of what has made Blizzard unique.
Primera del bingo la ha acertado. Xbox makes Blizzard.
We're going to empower our new colleagues in a culture of trust, inclusion, and collaboration to continue what they do best. Redefining existing genres, creating new, never-before-seen experiences, and uniting players globally in new ways. In Azeroth, in Sanctuary, in near future Earth and beyond. It has been a privilege to welcome the teams at Blizzard to Xbox, and I'm honored to be able to be here to help welcome all of you to BlizzCon 2023.
Pero sácatela con algo,
Having
no te vayas.
seen what's in store for players, I can say the future of Blizzard is brighter than ever.
Una polla.
And you all have so much to look forward to in this show.
Dice, el futuro de Blizzard es más brillante que nunca, una polla.
So I'll get out of here, let you see the show. Thanks everyone for the warm reception. And have a great time at BlizzCon.
Vaya triple se acaba de ver, ¿eh? Bueno, pues ya sabéis, os he dicho que tampoco tenía pinta de que anunciasen nada porque acaban de entrar, ¿no?
How about that?
Bueno, da igual. A mí si sale Tito Phil me alegra el día.
Part of what makes this such an exciting time for Blizzard is that we've never been more empowered, free, and dedicated to holding true to what makes Blizzard unique than we are today. We are accountable for creating this next chapter of Blizzard with all of you. We take this responsibility very seriously as we learn, grow, and get better every day. This is the start of a new era. So much more is possible, and you'll see some of that over the next couple days. Coming up, you'll hear from some new friends and some old friends who are returning to the BlizzCon stage to show more about the games and the worlds we all love. Before I go, I want to take a moment to thank our Blizzard team.
Gente. Se ha olvidado. Está como el presidente de los Estados Unidos, espabila. Está llorando. Está llorando. Mike, no llores. Se ha emocionado. Mi Mike se ha emocionado. Venga, dale la bienvenida ya a Chris Metzen, anda.
You are some of the most talented individuals.
Pero es bonito que se emocione.
And collectively, we are capable of building the most legendary universe.
Mira, pobrecito llorando.
Our future, our creative freedom, our path forward is truly.
Ahora se da la vuelta del stage, gente le dice a Phil, que estoy llorando y va Phil con 3 o 4 billetes de 500 euros. Tranquilo, tranquilo, tranquilo. Tú tranquilo.
Thank you for everything you do.
Se saca un fajo.
Many of the Blizzard team are here today in Anaheim, working hard to ensure you enjoy your time here. We all love talking to players, so please don't be shy. Come up and chat with us.
Vale.
Finally, on behalf of everyone at Blizzard, we want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you. From the bottom of my heart to our players, past, present, and future. Thank you for your passion and your honesty. And most importantly, thank you for being part of our communities. This is what BlizzCon is all about.
Oye, me va a gustar que se emocione, ¿eh? Porque que esta gente se emocione, que todavía tiene sentimientos. No se han corrompido del todo, ¿no? Está el 99% corrompido.
To be a part of these worlds with you. Now, welcome to BlizzCon.
A ver. Vamos a ver, venga, a ver si enseñan algo. Échale cojones, hostia. Échale algo ahí. Ojo.
You wanted to see if there was more out there.
Empezamos mal, ¿eh?
See for yourself.
I'm gonna kick every one of you in the face.
Do something! I'll see you at the finish line.
Did you really think
Creo que va a haber ahora un concierto o algo, ¿no? Después de esto van a salir al escenario las K-popers, creo. Tendría sentido, ¿no, gente? Porque tiene un trato con el Overwatch ahora, no sé qué, una colaboración. Y luego explicarán algo de Overwatch. O a lo mejor están haciendo este vídeo y ahora entra otro juego. Va a hacer uno de cada. Porque tiene una sección específica Overwatch, que es mañana a las 9:30. Bueno, no, hoy a las 10:30 hay Deep Dive. Y mañana hay What is Next. O sea, hablar a fondo y al día siguiente, ¿qué será lo siguiente?
Please welcome Overwatch Game Director, Aaron Keller.
Aaron Keller. Claro, echaron al tío este, ¿no? No, se fue a Diablo, no. Se fue a WoW, ¿no? ¿Dónde se ha ido el otro payaso este? El de Overwatch, ¿dónde se ha pirado?
Hello, BLIZZCON.
¿Se fue a Rayo? No.
Ever since we first
¿Dónde se ha ido qué plan,
Overwatch in
gente?
2014, you
Déjala,
have grown
hostia, se
this
fue de la
universe
empresa. ¿Qué plan?
into
Yo pensaba que se había ido a otro
something
sitio.
truly unique
A otro juego
and
de
beautiful.
Blizzard. A Rayo.
Every single day we see millions of
No sé si
players
Rayo
jumping
sabe
into
que no es buena
matches,
idea fichar a un
forging
tío
new
que no ha levantado el
friendships,
Overwatch nunca.
and showing off their skills. We launched Overwatch 2 last October, and it has been such an incredible year. Since then, you've been crushed by Diva's mech over 26 million times, had more than 79 million lives saved by Baptiste, and played 65 years worth of prop hunt. I love prop hunt. The development of Overwatch is first and foremost focused on you, our players. We want our game to represent this global community, from the release of our Samoa map, to our celebration of Pride, to our first tie-in Peruvian heroes, Lifeweaver and Alari. We also want Overwatch to recognize those focused on achievement and prowess, and released our new progression system and the first set of hero mastery
nuevo
courses
héroe, gente,
this
os lo
year.
dije.
And for those that just want something a little
Gaige,
different,
sí. ¿Alguna vez se dan cuenta que
we've
está muy
run
bien?
April Fools and
Mira qué
released
bonito.
a dating
Mira,
sim,
mira,
an
mira.
actual
Qué guay,
dating
tío.
sim.
Estoy instalando
Loverwatch.
Overwatch ahora mismo. Para
Listening
comprarme
to
esa
your
skin.
feedback is important to us.
¿Alguna vez se darán
And
cuenta
it's
de que tienen que
driven
hacer son
the team
buenos
to look at
juegos, tío? En
changes
vez de
to some
tanta
of the
puta
core
mierda de
systems of the game.
vamos a hacer que nuestro...
We've been
Claro,
hard at
es que yo
work
creo
on
que...
an
¿Sabéis lo que
overhaul
creo,
of our
gente? Que se escudan en
competitive
eso.
system.
Que se
And we'll get
escudan
into that a bit
en...
today and a bunch more over the
en
course of
progresismo, en
BlizzCon.
banderita y en
And
gilipolleces,
there
que me
is
parece
so
fenomenal, que yo me gusta que lo hagan,
much
pero si estás haciendo un buen juego
more to
también.
come.
Pero es como que se
We'd
centran en
like to
eso
give you all
para
a
que no hablen
glimpse
de lo malo del
at
juego, porque
as
mira lo que han
much
hecho, qué
as
guay
we're
está.
able to show
Loco,
you
el tu juego es
coming
una
next
puta
year.
mierda.
And boy, do we have some fun things to talk about. So let's get into it.
Y se meten, sí, como la política igual. Y se meten en eso para que, por
To
ejemplo,
share our
para
first
que
big
haya una
announcement,
parte de la
I
comunidad que
am
les aplauda.
honored to introduce the art director of Overwatch, Dion Rogers.
Sí, se escudan mucho con eso, y es verdad, ¿eh?
Sorry, I'm a bit excited. The energy
Este lo han
is
contado un chiste
awesome
antes de
here.
salir, ¿no?
You know, Aaron and I have been working on this universe since before Overwatch had a name. Working together with an incredible team back at Blizzard. Many are with us today at BlizzCon.
Se fumó uno, viene.
Creating such an incredible game with so many amazing
Bueno,
people.
de momento he acertado
and seeing
con
what it
todo, ¿eh?
means to you all,
Xbox
it means
Mex
everything
Blizzard,
to us.
gente, lo tenemos.
And out of all
Nuevo
the
héroe
things
de
we work
Overwatch.
on,
Lo tengo
one of our
también,
favorites
cuidado, voy
is to
flying.
create
También
new
te digo
heroes.
que era fácil, ¿no? El Blizzard.
You know,
Muchas
Overwatch
gracias,
is
Narullama.
full of
Muchas
big
gracias.
personalities, and it takes a special individual to really stand out.
Tío, es como J. Gulen en
And
negro.
the team has been working hard to make sure no one could predict
No sé por
who
qué.
this
Me
next
ha dado ahora
hero
un venazo
is.
y... De cómo habla y
We
cómo...
haven't
¿sabes?
leaked any articles.
Es que yo conozco a J. Gulen en persona y
We
te juro que J. Gulen es negro.
Leaked a spray or two. And we've left zero hints.
Es Black Gulen.
Especially not in our recent
Se lo voy a decir,
Samoa map. Now, who's ready to meet the newest
Es su
hero?
croma. A ver, vamos a ver. El nuevo mapa. Samoa, el nuevo héroe, misiones, no sé qué.
Sorry to keep you all waiting. But now that I'm here, let's have some fun.
Vaya. Espectacular.
Yep, that's my name all right.
Este lo han sacado de Disney, ¿no? ¿Cómo se llama la peli esa? ¿Dónde sale
She
este?
can light up the whole dance floor. And this one's
Moana, ¿no?
Cha-Cha.
Pues eso.
He's a sensitive little fella,
Pues ahí
a
la
real
sacamos.
hothead. And when I fire them both, it's double trouble. Actual gameplay footage.
Es muy difícil de jugar por lo que se ve. Aprieta el botón y dispara ahí todo lo que vea.
I'm gonna miss ya.
Ya, buenos pectorales.
Don't tell me that's it. Both hearts pumping. I got your back. For now. Here I come.
La roca.
Sensei quick kicky.
Cage fight. ¡Hostia!
Where we want it.
¡Hostia! Que los engancha a todos, tú. ¡No vais a salir de mi juego!
Unbelievable.
So was I worth the wait?
Espectacular.
We're gonna have a hell of a time.
That's awesome. I love that trailer. We had a lot of fun working on it. It's amazing to finally announce Malga. He was first introduced, you guys know, 4 years ago in a short story, and he's been the subject of a lot of fun theories.
Te imaginas que le dicen, se nos ha ocurrido una idea. Vamos a hacerle un modo historia a lo mejor.
We're excited. We finally have our first Samoan hero. Malga, his name, it means mountain in Samoan. He portrays himself as this big, loud brute. However, this is just a facade. He's a cunning tactician, always one step ahead of his enemies.
Haga el Overwatch 3, saca la actualización. Vamos a sacar multiplayer primero y luego no lo hacemos.
Character is that people see themselves in our heroes.
Pues al final las 2 horas, gente, van a ser una conferencia de Blizzard donde van a presentar todo. Y luego se irán hablando en profundidad en los demás paneles. ¿Entendéis lo que os quiero decir? Va a ser así. O sea, hoy vamos a tener todo lo gordo, ahora, en estas 2 horas. 100%. 2 horas y media. Sí, va a ser así, 100%. Porque estoy viendo, o sea, ¿qué sentido tiene salir con Microsoft? ¿Qué sentido tiene ahora Overwatch cuando tiene 2 paneles más adelante? O sea, va a ser así. O sea, va a ser Overwatch ahora, van a salir los de Diablo, van a decir nueva expansión, no sé qué, lo que sea. Van a salir los del WoW, van a decir esto, lo otro. Y luego todos los demás paneles van a ser en profundidad, ¿me entendéis? Va a ser así, ya veréis. 100%. Y ya está. Que pensábamos que lo iban a hacer un poco al revés, pero lo van a hacer como todos los años. Y ya está.
Finally, we know Malga's going to be pretty awesome when he joins competitive play. But before then, some of the best players in the world are competing in this weekend's Overwatch World Cup. Let's check it out.
A ver, la Overwatch Cup.
Legacy.
Legacy
is forever. All year long, teams around the world have battled, chasing glory, hoping to etch their homeland in the history.
Esto murió muchísimo, ¿no?
He's still fracking like a madman. They've tasted victory. They've overcome defeat, and all along, the hopes of their fans have lifted them up.
Absolutely beautiful.
And now,
¿vosotros sabéis la que lió Blizzard con esto, gente? ¿O conocéis la historia? De que quisieron controlar el competitivo ellos y abrir las plazas y que los equipos entrasen y pagasen por plaza en vez de que se juntase un equipo y llegase hasta donde llegase siendo ellos buenos. Flipas con eso. Vaya tela. Nomás que se pasa la mierda. O sea, el competitivo.
The Overwatch World Cup Finals start now.
Sí, Riot ahora hace lo mismo, pero Riot ya tiene la base, pero ellos lo quisieron hacer desde el principio. Tú tienes que dejar que eso crezca de manera natural. ¡Qué bien, gente! Vamos a hablar de los Overwatch eSports, de la Copa del Mundo de Overwatch, porque nos interesa mucho. ¡Vamos!
¡Wow!
Fantastic to see all those memories on the big screen. And we're here to make some more. What's up, BlizzCon?
Anda, mira, esta se peina como la... Esta se cree la
It's
Tracer.
so great to be back here after 4 years with the Overwatch World Cup.
Tracer no hace
This
nada.
event has always been such a special event because it truly serves as a
Tracer por un mal
worldwide
día.
tribute to the beautiful and diverse Overwatch community. This weekend, we get to celebrate teams and players from around the world, each with their unique takes on the playstyles, their different personalities. We're going to see different metas emerge even. It's just very exciting to see familiar faces, big household names in the competitive Overwatch scene take the stage, form those star-studded lineups, Fearless, Super, Gushue, and the likes. But each year, we also get to witness new players emerging onto the scene, taking the spotlight. It truly is a special event for a special community, and I'm very honored and truly happy to be part of it all. Now I know that all of you here in Anaheim and everyone watching at home is joining us from all over the world. As you can see, so are our players. Among them, a former 3-time World Cup champion, Team South Korea, and the only team that managed thus far to stop their reign, and that is the United States of America.
Espera un momento. Porque igual lo de los Estados Unidos de América traen pistolas de verdad al torneo, ¿eh?
It's not going to be easy.
Poca broma,
It's not going to be easy. If you watch the group stages and if you watch the first game today, tough competition ahead for Team USA. And if you want to find out if one of our former champions will remain victorious or if one of the other 6 teams will seize their inaugural season title, make sure to join us. Not only will you be treated to fantastic gameplay, of course, no, you will also earn special drops all weekend long on the Play Overwatch Twitch channel. Now, we have a lot of amazing Overwatch 2 action on the horizon and so much to play for our teams. We got over $500,000 on the line and counting, raised directly by all of you, our passionate and amazing fans.
Madre mía.
Yeah, give it up for yourself.
Dios, mira qué emocionada la gente.
Claro,
500.000 en premios.
This year, each and every single player out of the 43 teams participating will be earning a share. And this is unprecedented in Overwatch esports history, and it would not be possible without all of you. So once again, thank you so much.
Está la gente emocionadísima.
So, tomorrow night,
están aplaudiendo a los que han pagado, yo creo. Ahí hay un realizador haciendo.
You can catch all the matches and all the action live in Hall B, as well as, of course, on stream. I'm going to be there. I'm looking forward to seeing some of you as well. And now, please welcome back Aaron with a few more things to share on the game side.
Thank you, Zoe. Mauga is awesome. And the World Cup matches all weekend will be so much fun. But Overwatch has another thing happening here at BlizzCon. Earlier this week, we launched a new limited time game mode.
Os lo dije.
And special skins as part of an exciting collaboration.
Y ahora se vendrá el concierto, ¿no?
One of the biggest K-pop groups in the world. Everyone can jump in game right now to take part.
No está emocionada la gente, ¿eh? Le suda a la gente la polla, el K-pop. ¿Lo habéis escuchado? Sí, es como que sí, va a pasar lo que vamos a ver en este chat. Aroichi ahora se va a levantar y se va a poner a bailar. Y nosotros vamos a estar así. Vaya cringe. Madre mía, que pase esto. Ah, ya veréis. Tampoco.
Working on partnerships like this, or what we did with One Punch Man earlier this year, are incredibly fun. Yes.
La skin de One Punch Man, tú, para el tío ese.
The dev team and you, the players, a chance to experience some of our favorite universes and artists.
One Punch Man se ha pasado con la playa,
style of Overwatch. And next year, we have even more of these for you all to geek out about. Sadly, we can't reveal what those are all just yet. But maybe there are some other things coming in 2024 that we could give you a hint
One Punch Man de Netflix.
The Overwatch team has never had such clarity of vision when it comes to the future. From direct feedback, we hear what you love and want us to focus on. So, Who wants to see a few of the things we're working on for next year? We are creating a brand new core PvP game mode, Clash. In this new competitive
Nuevo modo
mode, there
core
are 5
PvP
points
llamado
positioned in a
Clash,
row.
gente.
The center point starts as the first objective, and the teams battle back and forth over the map, pushing into enemy territory or defending their own.
5 sitios.
Once a team
El
captures all
Battlefield.
5 points
Battlefield.
or reaches the
El
maximum score,
Battlefield.
they win. Our initial Clash map is a tribute to a location. We show
Hostia, que acaban de inventar un modo que es el Battlefield. Muy bien.
It's one of my personal favorites.
El Battlefield
They
Overfield.
say cherry blossoms are a sign of rebirth.
Sí,
and
sí, según ha
rejuvenation.
dicho, 5 zonas que puedes recuperar y puedes ir puseando. Battlefield.
Overwatch maps is in order. Within the Clash mode, we are returning to the home of the Shimada clan with the new Hanamura map.
¿Vamos a ver una partida
Hanaoka.
con esto o qué? Oye, ¿eso qué?
Additionally, we are working on overhauls to some of our most important in-game systems. Overwatch is a highly competitive game, and in early 2024, we'll release a reworked version of our competitive system with all new competitive rewards.
Overwatch back!
And with seasons, one of the
¿Recordáis
team's goals
los
has been
leaks?
to create themes that speak
Que
to
iban a
so many of the
reworkearlo
cool and
para
awesome
llamarlo
things
Next, iban a
that we all
revertir los
love.
cambios para hacerlo mejor
Next
competitivo.
year,
Está hablando de
you'll
eso.
experience Eldritch Horror,
Que le van a reworkear el
Egyptian
competitivo
mythology,
para 2024.
witches,
Vamos, que se vuelve.
and even a mirror
Overwatch
universe
rollback.
where heroes become villains and villains become
¿Pero quién juega
heroes.
eso? A ver, todavía juega gente, pero
And of course,
no mucha,
Overwatch
claro.
is
O sea,
nothing without its
suficiente para que
heroes.
el juego se mantenga, eso es
Mauga is
verdad.
the 39th hero in Overwatch, and in 2024, we'll be releasing 3 more, and we want to give you a glimpse of 2 of them. A new damage hero Venture
New
is coming in
superhero.
season
Venga,
10,
vosotros, gente.
and a
Nah,
support
pero esto es un avance,
currently
¿veis? Solo hay
codenamed
concept, ¿no?
Space Ranger in season 12. And this is just scratching the surface of everything we have in the works. Join us tomorrow here and online, where we go in depth on all of this in our What's Next panel. It will have more information on Clash, the reworked competitive system, a closer look at Space Ranger, even early gameplay footage of Venture, and so much more. And
Ya,
lastly,
Tuco.
for the first time ever,
Que sí
during the
juega
BlizzCon,
gente, chicos.
not only is our next hero
A ver, que yo entiendo que el
playable in
Overwatch
the
hace mucho tiempo que no lo
Hall here in
tocáis y todo el
Anaheim,
rollo, pero que sí que juega gente.
but all of you at
Mira,
home
Overwatch,
can
¿sabes lo que
play
tiene
Mauga
Overwatch
all
bueno?
weekend in game,
Que tiene demasiadas
including
plataformas
Quick
donde
Play,
jugar.
going
Tiene Battle.net,
live right after
tiene
the
Steam,
BlizzCon opening ceremony
tiene consolas y en todos ellos es gratis.
concludes.
En Steam, solo en Steam juegan como 30.000 personas.
We know you'll love him just
Imagínate
as
en
much
Battle.net.
as we do.
Que Battle.net donde más
Thank
gente
you
lo tiene.
all. We'll see you in game.
Habrá otras 40.000, 50.000. Y en consola juega mucha gente. A lo mejor juegan 100.000 personas diarias, si no broma. Yo entiendo que el hate nos lleva a pensar que, porque nos parece una mierda, pero que la realidad es que juega gente. De verdad. Bueno, se viene Diablo. Voy a hacer un pis rápido. ¿Cómo salgo yo muriéndome ahí con Evangelion y con JP? No.
Oh, I'm pumped for Diablo 4. I think it's gonna be the best.
What if you guys play it right now?
Hell yeah, really?
Yeah.
I will cry. That would be amazing.
This is awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's so pretty.
Go! Run!
We really are doubling down on this idea that you can look the way you want, you can play the way you want, you can really make your own fantasy in this game.
She looks like me.
The way he comes in is crazy.
Oh my god, the butcher.
Boy. Instantly died.
They revived me!
I'm gonna find some demons and I'm gonna shove my green foot right up there.
Yeah, let's go!
Level 100!
There are literally like goosebumps.
Go down a bit more, go down a bit more, go down a bit more. You got her! Yes! Let's go!
fight the darkness.
Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Hail Lilith, Blessed Mother.
You can pet the dogs, by the way.
Please welcome the General Manager of Diablo, Rod Ferguson.
Vamos allá.
How's everybody doing? Having fun? This feels amazing. So glad you're here. And I'm so happy that people at home are here as well. You know, watching that was such a great reminder of what a fantastic community we have and what an exciting year it's been. Now, you might have missed it, but in there was a clip of a blind gamer, Tylenif, defeating our hardest boss, Uber Lilith. Now, we strive to make Diablo as approachable and as accessible as possible, and watching clips like that make me and the team extremely proud. And of course, I love the tattoos. You know, I still can't believe over 1,000 people got permanent Diablo tattoos at our Hell's Inc. events, including me. And so, you know, Necromain for life.
Tiene tatuajes. ¿Qué esperas?
So,
es un hetero blanco de mierda
básico.
básico.
4 years ago, and back then, you know, the Diablo community was hungry. Hungry for even more experiences in that dark, gothic place caught between the high heavens and the burning hells, a little place we call Sanctuary. And in that time, I've been very fortunate to work with some of the best developers in the industry, people who love Diablo as much as the rest of us. And it was their passion and dedication to this universe that released a great new Diablo game every year for the last 3 years. Diablo 2 Resurrected brought the return of the classic that helped define the genre. Remastered.
El Diablo 2 de Resurrected le siguen sacando temporada, gente.
So it was remastered for
El
a
Diablo
new
3 no,
generation now
porque ya
for PC
sacaron la última,
and
creo.
console.
Sí.
And Diablo
No he jugado
Immortal
nunca la
brought
temporada de
Sanctuary
Diablo 2,
mobile
está
for
guay.
the first time, bringing
Debería haber jugado
millions
alguna.
of new players into our
Diablo
universe.
Immortal con la nueva clase, el vampiro este pocho.
In fact, you might not know this, but 60% of Diablo Immortal players have never played a Diablo game before. So we really welcome them to our universe. And then, of course, there's Diablo 4. Now,
¿Quién es esa?
it was that kind
la
of
que sale en Call
excitement
of
that made it
Duty.
the biggest launch in
¿La han metido
Blizzard's
aquí en Diablo
history.
4?
And it means so much to the team to see how you've embraced it. You know, we've played over 1.5 billion hours together so far, and it's your love for the game that drives us. Thanks to you, we've made a lot of changes over the last 5 months. In fact, our patch notes for Season of Blood, our second season, were over 14,000 words long, because that is how much our community has influenced and will continue to influence the evolution of Sanctuary. And if you haven't yet made that leap into the darkest Diablo story ever told, now is the perfect time to pick your class, build your character, join Phil Spencer, and see what the hell it's all about. And with that, I'd like to introduce Diablo 4's 2 production directors. They help lead the teams who are building everything we do today and everything moving forward. Please welcome Tiffany Watt and Chris Wilson.
Para que el Diablo 4 esté en Game Pass, gente, lo único que tiene que ocurrir es que la gente con la que quiere jugar Phil Spencer no tenga el Diablo. Mañana tiene el juego en Game Pass, no os preocupéis. Fácil con el talonario.
Hey, BlizzCon.
¡Que pase la China!
The last time I was on stage, I was helping to announce Diablo 4. To be here today with all of you is so awesome.
The launch was incredible. We're really excited to be here today to share what's coming next. But first, let's highlight some of the player feedback that's in Season of Blood today. So many of you have told us that you wanted more in-game activities. So we've given you a couple this season. One now, and another coming early next month. So live now is our new boss ladder. This is a series of additional boss fights from level 55 to 100. That will also see the return of our kind of gross but farmable and rewarding friend Duriel, who you can go after for Uber Uniques that everybody's been,
Te falta mucho. Yo igual, sí, hay
and with
mucha
those
gente
new
jugando.
bosses dropping both
Esta
uniques
temporada
and
gusta
Uber
más.
Uniques at a much higher rate,
Yo tengo el Duriel
and even
87.
dropping some
Yo
special
estoy andando con el bárbaro
cosmetics,
porque se me murió al
you're going to
50
want to
y
make your
pico
way
y
to
estoy
level
ahora al
100 so you
56
can
o por ahí
fight
otra
them
vez.
all.
Yo tengo que
So
seguir
in the
subiendo,
season of
pero
blood,
juego a mis
we
ratos libres.
rebalanced the
Me lo
in-game,
estoy pasando bien.
letting you get to level
Esta
100
temporada está
about
mucho mejor
40%
pensada.
faster than in season 1.
No está mal, de verdad.
I know I've been taking advantage of that experience boost, and I have 2 characters in Season 2 already. Of
El
course,
GT subió al
all
100
that
también.
leveling is about getting that
Casi subió el
amazing
Carpa, creo que
loot.
también.
So we've also changed how item power works. We've raised the power cap,
Sí,
and
pero
it's
eso
now
del
more closely
40% menos
tied
de
to the level
experiencia,
monster
gente.
you defeat to
O sea,
get
el
it.
40% menos
The
de
more
tiempo en subir al
challenging the
100.
fight, the better the loot.
Eso ya estaba, ¿no? O lo acaban de
There's
poner
still
ahora.
lots of work to be done with
me he enterado.
reworking itemization. In fact,
Eso
it's
fue lo que
one of
anunciaron
our
al principio de
highest
temporada.
priorities. But this, along with upgrades to some of our unique items, is a great first step. So please keep that
Es lo
feedback
mismo, ¿eh?
coming.
Digo, a ver si
Now
lo han
let's
bajado
talk
más
about
todavía.
quality of life. Here's a few improvements that came directly from you. All of your renown rewards now carry over season to season and from the Eternal Realm.
¿Por qué están
Additional
enseñando
character slots.
lo que ya enseñaron
We
hace
added
un mes?
2 this season, so you can create even more characters and try different builds. A targeting dummy has been added to Kiovishad as you can test, so you can test those builds before you run into the butcher.
El Dummy lo han metido en el último parche, sí.
Searching and filtering your stash
A
is now
practicar, gente.
possible, and your stash is now available in
Y ahora
every
puedes quitar
town in Sanctuary.
todos los puntos de Paragon, que antes no se podía.
World bosses appear almost twice as often, so you can die almost twice as often. And we've also freed up some inventory space by making gems a crafting material to make even more room for those uber uniques.
Eso ya estaba también.
Those are just a few of the new additions already in the game, but we're not done with Season of Blood yet.
In fact, starting next week, we'll introduce 5 unique
Malignant
class-specific rings that will let you relive some of the fun from Season of the Malignant. That's right, Necromancers. Once again, corpses will automatically do your bidding just by being in your presence.
No, pero no es tarde, gente, como decís
Then on
algunos, no es
December
tarde.
5th, we'll also be
Porque
adding
tú
an
al Diablo le
enchanting
metes
preview to the
esto que le han
occultist.
metido, que ha estado bien.
So this will
Le
allow
vas
you to see
metiendo
which
lo
affixes are
anterior,
possible
nuevos parches, nuevas
before you
cosas, no sé
spend
qué,
your
va
hard
quedando un
gold.
juego muy guapo. Y cuando saquen la
It's just
expansión,
another
vamos
way
a
to
tener
give you even
el
more control
Diablo que
over
deberíamos
making
de
just the
tener.
right build for the challenge at hand. Also on
Pero va a ser un
December 5th,
camino a
as
base de
promised,
temporadas.
we'll have another exciting new in-game activity, a 6-week event called Abattoir of Zir. It's a highly replayable
El Diablo 3, sí.
pinnacle
El Diablo 3
experience
solo tardó
designed for players who have reached
23
level
temporadas
100,
en estar bien, gente.
slain Uber Duriel, and mastered all of the
Vamos a
other
esperar un poquito, ¿no?
challenges that Season of Blood has to offer. Those who survive will attain a paragon glyph constructed of the Vampire Lord's very own blood. But beware, Abattoir of Zir starts difficult and only gets harder. And of course, as we near the end of Season of Blood, it'll be holiday time.
¿Esto qué
Not
coño
only
es?
here,
Abattoir
but in
of Zir.
Sanctuary
Zir
as
no es
well.
el vampiro que matas en la
Our
temporada.
first ever holiday event,
Al final de la
Midwinter
temporada, sí, ¿no?
Blight,
Yo lo maté.
starts on December 12th.
Un nuevo evento. Esto es a la hora, ¿eh?
For 3 weeks, we're going to transform the Fractured Peaks into a winter terror land.
Esto es nuevo, gente.
And it'll bring
El
a
12 de
whole new
diciembre.
meaning to the word sleigh ride. Yeah. And be sure to keep your eyes peeled for a mysterious red-cloaked terror.
Nothing is as terrifying as Chris's puns, but I will be sure to check out
Muchas gracias,
Midwinter
Broken Sword.
Blight.
Muchas gracias, Journey.
From
Muchas
there,
gracias,
we are
Rocky.
on to Season 3. We
Rocky.
can't go into too much detail now, but with the endgame being so important, let's talk about leaderboards.
Vale,
We're
los
creating a
rankings,
whole
gente.
new type of weekly challenge dungeon
dijeron que lo
called
iban a
the
meter
Gauntlet,
para
where
la
the heroes
temporada
of
3.
Sanctuary can compete for their class ranking against their friends, their clan, or anyone in the world. Watch out, Mike Ibarra. I am coming for you. At the end of each week, the heroes with the highest rank will be added to the seasonal
Chistes entre los
engine,
compañeros de
where their name
Mike Ibarra,
and
voy a
build
por
will
ti
live on.
en el ranking.
So,
Y Mike Ibarra, despedida,
let's
hija de
look at
puta.
where
Venga,
we
largo ahí.
are today. And while the live game is our #1 priority right now, we have a separate Diablo 4 team that's been working hard on our next chapter. So how about a little teaser?
Es que de verdad. Vale, gente, venga.
It's super early, but as we look to expand on the
It's
story we
super
started in
early.
Diablo 4, we're going to take you somewhere even darker, where hatred's influence continues to consume
Dice que es super early lo que nos van a enseñar, pero lo que viene. El siguiente capítulo va a ser temporada 3, ¿no? O es la expansión. Hostia, esto va a ser expansión, ¿eh? No, esto es expansión, gente. No puede ser temporada.
abdicated your choice.
Porque esto es Mephisto, o sea.
Child. And with every step she takes, I grow stronger.
Gente, expansión, Curast, gente. La nueva, el mapa de Diablo 2. Basil of Hatred. ¿Esto va a ser expansión o si? No me jodas, Esto es expansión. Late 2024, gente, es expansión.
Hatred is Diablo 4's first expansion.
¡Expansión! Era verdad. Curast. Lo que os dije el otro día de los leaks.
Dark tale that began in Diablo 4 as we learn the fate of the prime evil Mephisto and his demonic plans for
Mephisto,
Sanctuary.
sí. Os lo he dicho, el rabo de Mephisto.
To do that, we'll be visiting a region new
En un
to
añito,
Diablo
chicos.
4 and a fan favorite from Diablo 2. The lush jungles known to outsiders as Torajan, but known by the locals as Nahantu. With this new story set in a mysterious new region comes new ways to play, new evils to vanquish, and, of course, a completely new class never seen before in the Diablo universe.
Spiritborn, lo que se liqueó. Nueva clase que es nueva en el universo de Diablo. El Spiritborn, esa gente. El de la lanza, que os dije yo.
Now, before we leave,
Un momento.
we want you to know that it's your passion that drives us. Your feedback will continue to help us evolve and improve the Diablo 4 experience for years to come. We couldn't be more excited about our future, and we hope that you are too. Our team has put in a lot of hard work, and we love seeing your love for this game. So please join us tomorrow. We have a special Diablo 4 campfire panel where we'll be sharing more details about the expansion, deeper dive on some of the upcoming game changes, and we'll also have a special Q&A session to close it out. So enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you, and we'll see you in Sanctuary.
No le tenía esperanza yo a la expansión, al final sí, Vale, esa es la jungla, gente. Esa es la zona de Curast, ¿vale? Que es la zona de Diablo 2. Sí, la jungla, ¿os acordáis? Tenían que matar los enanitos esos que se montaban y no sé qué. Toda la zona de las pirámides y tal. Esa es la zona. Y la nueva clase es una nueva clase que nunca se ha visto en el universo de Diablo. Se hablaba de que se va a llamar Spiritborn y que va a ser un tío con lanza que mata gente e invoca espíritus.
Shut up, fool!
This role-playing game where heroes like Leroy Jenkins do battle.
Veremos. Va a ser el monje. Gente, vamos a ver. A ver, chicos. Si dicen una nueva clase nunca vista en el universo de Diablo y vosotros, ¡es el monje! ¡Es el brujo! Sois gilipollas, ¿verdad? O sea, os falta medio cerebro y ya está, ¿no? Ya veo que sí, que algunos sí. ¡Hostia, juegazo!
Timing was perfect. That was fire.
For the Alliance!
For Azeroth!
Esto va a ser muy amplio por lo que veo, ¿no? Aquí va a estar el WoW y va a estar también.
Please welcome the General Manager of Warcraft, John Haidt.
Le he metido una pausa.
Anybody here for Warcraft today? Yeah! Big shout out to the Warcraft teams. They are so happy to be here today. We have so much cool stuff to show you. So give it up for my Warcraft teams.
4, tú. No se lo creen ni ellos.
Can you believe that almost 30 years ago, a dispute between orcs and humans led to one of the longest running
Cuando
fantasy
anunciaron
adventures
Dragonflight,
in
se vio la
video game
cinemática,
history?
todo el mundo se quedó callado porque la cinemática era una mierda, y salió
Right?
él y dijo, ¡Dragon!
Generations of players have called Azeroth home. Teenagers that first played Warcraft when it was released, I know you're out there, are now parents, right? Raising new heroes to take on the raids and battlegrounds of this timeless adventure. It's those shared stories of Azeroth, both in-game and out, that make up this universe. Today is a great day for Warcraft. This is the beginning of a bold new chapter that will take us through the next 3 decades and beyond. Oh yeah. With a variety of games to entertain you, we welcome everyone to find your community. Okay, Alliance. Just practice. We're going to give you a chance to do it a little louder later. Throughout the taverns of Azeroth, tall tales of adventure are retold through the whimsical and clever card play of Hearthstone. Yeah. I like to imagine humans and orcs getting together, showing off their collections, and boasting of their deeds.
Para meter dragons
But
en
in the
el resto.
basements of those same taverns, they're playing a new game, Warcraft Rumble. Yeah.
Juegazo, lo he probado hoy, He metido 102 euros, gente,
Me
y no me han
too.
dado nada.
Which puts the battlefields and dungeons of Azeroth in the palm of your hand. And finally, World of Warcraft. WoW immerses us into Azeroth, where we are the champions, fighting alongside each other in shared adventure. Almost 20 years ago, WoW revolutionized online communities and reimagined the enduring entertainment of massively multiplayer gaming. The very first BlizzCon was introduced our first expansion, so it's only fitting that we're here today to lay the foundation for WoW's future.
Puto hambre tengo.
Yeah. Azeroth is a home we can always escape to, a home that is always waiting for us. Together, we build this universe. Our teams craft the worlds and the adventures, but it is all of you who bring it to life. You are the heartbeat of the brand new adventures that are about to unfold. From all of us on the Warcraft teams here at Blizzard Entertainment, thank you.
Expansión nueva.
Please welcome from Hearthstone, lead
Ah, no,
designer
primero con
Cora
Hearthstone. Ah, no,
Georgiou.
gracias y ya está.
Hello, BlizzCon. Well, I have a pretty good view from up here. It's really nice to see you all. We are thrilled to soon be celebrating Hearthstone's 10th anniversary. I know, I'm getting old. It's a decade of telling tales around Azeroth.
Me te digo vieja, no, vieja se está haciendo el WoW.
Whether you aspire to climb the ladder to legend, enjoy brawling with friends in the battlegrounds, or maybe you've just listened to the 10-hour version of the Saviors of Uldum theme song.
Está bajando la gente un poquito el hype, ¿eh?
Thank you
Ya no
all
aplauden igual, ya no
for
hablan
being a
igual.
part of our bustling tavern.
Está la gente ahí.
We invite players both old and new to join us for our 10th anniversary next March.
Están sobaos.
We have so much to enjoy before then, so let's talk about what's happening right now in Hearthstone and in Battlegrounds. We're setting the stage for a standoff in Hearthstone's upcoming expansion, Showdown in the Badlands, which takes place in Azeroth's Wild West.
No aplaudió nadie. Ha dicho Showdown in the Badlands, ya tenía que seguir hablando.
An outlaw.
Hostia, qué heavy.
Though they may not know it now,
Hostia, qué heavy,
together,
colega.
they are
Qué duro es
destined
esto,
for a grand adventure.
In the beginning, I was all alone. Trying my best to do some good out there. But it didn't take long to realize that, with the right friends, everything would change.
Step aside. You don't know who
El que
you're
está muerto
messing
también
with.
es el juego de cartas de rayos, ¿no, gente? Muerto no lo siguiente, ¿no?
They knew the townsfolk were up to something sinister.
Let's move!
Right behind you! And it was like a powder keg, waiting to explode.
We did it! No.
Nuts. As it turned out, I had the right backup waiting for me, just when I needed it.
Let's do this.
You got it, partner.
El buen cómo va, el buen en la mierda. Creo que el buen, es que es muy difícil, gente, porque son muchos juegos de cartas. No hay tanto público para juegos de cartas y hay muchos. Hay Gwen, Runeterra, Hearthstone, el Magic de Gathering y hay otro más por ahí, no me acuerdo cómo se llamaba. Demasiados juegos. El de Elder Scrolls se fue a la verga, esa gente yo creo que cerró. Todo el mundo hay demasiados juegos de cartas. El único que lo está petando ahora mismo, el único que se podría decir que lo está petando, que está bien, o sea, los demás están casi muertos todos, es el Marvel Snap, el único. Ese es el que lo está ahí, ese lo está petando.
That's right. Our beloved Reno Jackson and Elise Starseeker are getting an origin tale. They'll work together to save the Badlands from the Bloodrock Town's nefarious mining operation. Singleton decks are returning.
No aplaudió nadie.
With cards like Reno
Gente, no aplaudió
Lone
nadie.
Ranger,
No aplaudió
Hearthstone's
nadie
first
después del
ever
vídeo, nadie.
neutral hero card. We'll talk more
Hay
about
gente
him at the
llorando
What's
ahora mismo
Next
en el
panel later today, where we'll also be revealing a motherload of exciting new cards. You can get your hands on them and more when Showdown in the Badlands
Me aplauden más a mí en
releases
PlayStation y
on
algo
November
menos, ¿eh?
14th.
Así que os lo digo, así está el percal, ¿eh?
Now, I know you may be thinking, a new expansion. That's a lot of new cards, on top of 5 sets that are already in the standard rotation. And if you're a new player or you're coming back after a break, that can be a little overwhelming. So we have been hard at work to make it easier than ever to join us.
Qué pena, tío. La chica
We're
se va a ir y se
excited
va a
to
poner a llorar.
announce catch-up packs.
Catch-up packs, gente, para que volváis al
These
juego.
are game-changing for getting your collection caught up. You see what we did there? Instead of the typical 5 cards you'd find in a regular Hearthstone card pack, you can get up to 50 cards from a single catch-up pack.
Te van a dar 15 cartas en vez de 5.
The cards you receive will all be from within the last 2 years, ready to
Y
play
que vale
and
lo mismo
constructed.
que uno.
All of our players are going to get catch-up packs to open once you log in, and for all of you here at BlizzCon in
Vale.
person,
Gente,
or those of
instalar
you at
el
home
Hearthstone,
who purchased
que nos
either
van a dar
BlizzCon
de
collection,
estos packs gratis, ya,
we're
hoy.
also gifting you a few more packs.
Todos, en la cuenta va a estar. 50, no 15. Yo he leído,
For
o sea, he
anyone
escuchado
who's
15.
been
Ha
away
dicho
for a
50.
while, all of these packs
¿Ha dicho 50 o
can add
15?
up to hundreds of cards. We'll also be adding quite a few of them into pre-purchase bundles for Showdown in the Badlands. We hope to see all of you getting some amazing cards and filling in or beginning your Hearthstone collection on November 14th. All right. I feel like we might have some Battlegrounds fans out here. Yeah. So you might remember then that the last time we were all together at BLIZZCON, we unveiled Battlegrounds. What started as an experiment became a huge part of the game.
Se la ve graciosa y simpática, lo intenta, regala sobres. Hace lo que puede. Y la gente no.
What inspired the new mode we're debuting here today. Queuing up as a party for a lobby is great, but ultimately, you play against each other. What if you could actually play teamed up alongside each other? Sounds fun, doesn't it? We're pleased to announce a truly cooperative way to
se viene Team Play.
Battlegrounds Duos.
Battleground Duels. Battlegrounds es lo que triunfa en Hearthstone, realmente, no es lo que la gente juega solamente, ¿no? Es como un TFT, gente, al parecer.
With a shared health pool, team combat, and sending cards back and forth between teammates.
Vamos,
Now you
el
can fight
TFT
with your
2-2 de
friends
Riot, pero con
instead of
cartas.
against them. We were inspired by the Battleground community's creativity, finding ways to team up and help each other achieve top 4. So now we're setting an official table for you and your partner to take the crown together.
Ah, qué guapo.
For those of you
¿Quién se
here in
viene a jugar
person,
conmigo al Hearthstone
grab
esta
a
noche?
friend or make a new one, because you can try Battlegrounds
Necesito a
Duos
dos,
here at BlizzCon
Porque
right
uno
now
tiene que
at
sustituirme
the
a mí.
Hearthstone demo area.
Pues en cuanto pueda me voy. Seríamos 3.
We're planning to launch this new way to play for everyone early next year, and you can learn more later today and see the new heroes and minions that make teamwork so fun in Battlegrounds. It makes the dream work. We love teamwork. If you're tuning in at home, please make sure to join us at the What's Next panel. And if you're here with us at BlizzCon, you can also join me and other members of the Hearthstone team in the tavern. For you worthy opponents out there, come duel a dev and challenge the Hearthstone team. Or, if you want to catch up after 4 years away, pull up a chair by the hearth. We'll see you in the tavern.
Ahora sí. Venga, adiós, vete, por favor. Ahora, cuando me han aplaudido es ahora, porque quieren que se vaya. Me ha dado pena, la chavala. Bueno, el Warcraft Rumble este, ¿no? Este es el juegardo del momento. Chicos, lo he jugado yo y he flipado, ¿eh? Eso sí, os aconsejo que no compréis nada en la tienda. ¡Dios! Jaina no tiene miedo, es valiente. Habéis visto eso, ¿no? La referencia de no llegaban a ningún lado hasta que ha venido Jaina y ha pagado. Bueno, tampoco. Necesitas mucho más dinero. Con eso no van a ser ningún lado.
Please welcome, from Warcraft Rumble, executive producer Vic Seraph.
¿Habéis visto la marca? ¿Habéis visto la marca blanca en el suelo?
Hello, BlizzCon.
Para que se ponga ahí. Esas me las ponen a mí a veces en el plato.
Last year, the team and I announced we were working on a brand new Warcraft game. A way to bring Warcraft with you wherever you are and wherever you go. And as you just saw, we've had a ton of fun and poured a lot of love into making this game. Warcraft Rumble is an action strategy game with a deep PvE campaign, a dynamic PvP mode, and so much more. It's a game filled with familiar faces. You'll mix and match miniature versions of characters from the Warcraft universe to make your very own army as you take on opponents all over Azeroth. So, if you've ever wanted to see Jaina command an army of Murlocs, or Grom
tiene
lead a horde
campaña del
of
Overwatch. No, así es, amigo.
angry chickens,
De hecho, tiene campaña, ¿eh? De hecho, me ha molado a mí porque tenía campaña. Yo estaba jugando
This
la
is your
campaña.
opportunity. By combining leaders, troops, and spells from 5 families, Alliance, Horde, Beasts, Undead, and my personal favorite, Blackrock, you'll battle your way through maps inspired by some very familiar locations. You'll fight to control resources, capture towers, and eventually defeat the boss or player at the other end. Speaking of bosses, each one has their own unique mechanics, so you'll have to adapt your strategies to the threats you'll face as you battle through the campaign and beyond. Our goal was to give you everything you love about Warcraft, reimagined with a big dose of what our team calls joyful chaos. When we set out to make this game, we wanted to offer a variety of challenges no matter how you choose to play it, whether it's for 5 minutes at a time or hours on end. And that was something we especially focused on during the beta, to make sure you have something fun to do every time you open up the game. And for those of you that played the beta,
Se han enfocado mucho en la beta de que siempre haya cosas
thank you so
divertidas
much.
cada vez que abres el
It's
juego.
because of your support and the hard work of our team that we feel we got something really, really special on our hands. Now, let's take a look at the result.
A ver, vamos a echar un vistazo al resultado. Ya lo hemos visto. Este supuestamente salía hoy y al final salió ayer, no se sabe por qué. ¡Hostia! ¡Herod! ¡Gente! Ese era Herod, el de Scarlet Monastery. El de la hombrera. Reíros todo lo que queráis, ¿vale? Del juego y todo lo que os dé la gana, me da igual. Está 1000 veces mejor esto que la puta mierda de Hearthstone que acabamos de ver. La gente aplaude, lo ve, se ríe, baila con un tráiler. La gente aplaude, mira. El otro tráiler no aplaudió nadie cuando acabó el tráiler.
Watching that video and just thinking about how far we've come since last year. At this point, we just can't wait for all of you to hop in and play. And I mean, we literally can't wait. That's why we've made Warcraft Rumble available to download and play right now.
Es que lo iban a sacar hoy y por alguna razón lo sacaron ayer. Yo creo que se adelantó.
This
Tampoco
is
me aplaudí
such a
mucho.
huge moment for us, and we're so all excited to have you join us.
Right now.
And for those of you in the audience with me today, let's bring down the Wi-Fi together. You know I'm kidding, right? Please don't bring down the Wi-Fi. I'm in a lot of trouble once I get off of here.
No hagas chistes de eso que te van a echar a tomar por culo, bobo.
Whether you're a veteran of Azeroth or just have a deep love for strategy games, there's a lot to enjoy here. We've got a huge campaign with over 70 bosses, And for those of you looking for an especially unique
70
challenge,
voces tiene la campaña,
we even
ojo,
have a heroic campaign with an extra layer of difficulty that we cooked up ourselves.
De momento lo mejor ha sido que sabemos que hay expansión de Diablo 4.
With verticality,
Yo diría,
capture points, resources, traps.
Porque del Overwatch ni hablamos, del Hearthstone mejor que no. Esto, pues bueno.
Was lovingly handcrafted by our team and is its own unique puzzle. But how you choose to solve that puzzle is completely up to you. And when you're in the mood for a solo dungeon, we've got you covered there as well. Dungeons in Warcraft Rumble are intense, 3-mission gauntlets through places like Normagon and the Dead Mines, where you equip your armies with game-changing
El que clavó los leads del Diablo es el mismo que dijo lo de Classic Plus. No, lo de Classic Plus yo creo que va a salir ahora,
Or
gente.
jump into PvP.
Yo estoy casi seguro
And
que va a salir ahora.
duke it out with other players on maps inspired by some of the most
Yo lo que menos
legendary
dudas tenía lo del
maps
Classic
and
Plus. Estoy seguro que va
battlegrounds
a
found
salir.
in World of Warcraft. You can even join a guild and work together with your friends towards some super special shared rewards. I can only say... Nice. But that's just what we have in the game right now. We have so much more coming. For starters, we're going to be releasing a new mini with each season. And that also starts right now. Season 1 of Warcraft Rumble is live. And the latest addition to our growing roster of minis
A la gente a jugar al
is
Season
none other than the Banshee Queen
100,
herself, Sylvanas.
Sylvanas.
We're also working on even more ways for you to play with or against your friends. And that includes the biggest challenge in all of Rumble, raids.
Sylvanas la acabarán metiendo en Call of Duty, gente, estaría guay. Claro, vas con el arco ahí.
Make sure to join our Warcraft Rumblings panel later today to hear all about raids and what else we have in store for the future of this game. Now, BlizzCon, before I go, I just wanted to let you know, the team and I, many of whom are here in Anaheim with us right now, we love playing strategy games. And we set out to make a game that harkens back to our RTS roots, where Warcraft began almost 30 years ago. It is really made out of a genuine love for Warcraft by people with deep roots in the universe. No matter how you like to play, there's something for everyone to love in Warcraft Rumble.
Vete a tomar por culo,
Thank you
gilipollas.
so much, BlizzCon. Enjoy the chaos, and we'll see you in game.
El tío. Que solo quiero deciros que el equipo y yo amamos juegos de estrategia y volver a las raíces de lo que hizo Blizzard, no sé qué, yo pensando, digo, guau, da entrada al StarCraft o al Warcraft 4 o lo que sea. Y dice, así que este Warcraft Mobile es para vosotros, jugadores de estrategia.
What's up, BlizzCon?
Bueno, la otra, tú.
Oh, I'm so excited to see
Esta
you
y
all
el que
here.
salió antes son los que salieron diciendo ¡Dragons!
Well, can you
Son
believe
jóvenes
we've been
los
playing
dos.
World of Warcraft for almost 20
Tienen más años que el WoW. Vamos. Bueno, no sé yo qué decirte, ¿eh? Igual WoW tiene más años que ellos. ¿Eh?
You know, some of us, we waited in those lines for those midnight releases and got our discs. Yeah! And we raced home to install those WoW discs one by one. Across nearly 2 decades, players all over the world have taken part in the stories of Jaina, Sylvanas, Arthas, and Thrall, and of course, so many others. And together, we jumped through the
Esta iba a
portal
clase
into
con Canecro, cabrón.
we sailed off into Northrend, and we watched Sargeras stab the world with that sword. During that time, gaming has changed, and you have changed, and so have we, particularly in the past year. The entire team across both Modern and Classic have embraced their communities. We are truly listening to your voices and taking action. My friends at BlizzCon, now is the perfect time to prepare to close chapters, open new ones, and double down on why we all fell in love with World of Warcraft in the first place.
Cerrar capítulos y abrir nuevos. A ver.
With that in mind, let's get to it. As many of you know, WoW
Es gracioso que hablen de
Classic
WoW,
was
que
born
digan
out of
cerrar
the
capítulos.
community's
Classic Plus.
And
Gente,
of
se va a
course,
venir.
most of you know that still drives us today. Like just in August, inspired by our community, we released Classic Hardcore.
Pues la gente la ha molado, el hardcore, ¿eh? Que sí, venga.
So,
Tú imagínate, están
in
chillando por
hardcore,
cosas
you
que ya han
only get
anunciado.
one life.
Imagínate cuando anuncien Classic
And
Plus.
if you die, you may laugh, you may cry, you may have to replace a keyboard, but you go again. We've
Si
loved
mueres,
watching you
ríes,
take on the challenge
lloras,
or die
o puede que
trying.
tengas que sustituir un teclado.
And because the hardcore community has asked, the team is planning to add a new way to play hardcore early next year.
Se viene. Se viene. Os lo dije.
And last month in Wrath
Bueno, van a
Classic,
añadir,
we released the fall
van a
of the
añadir
Lich
cosas
King
nuevas para el
patch.
hardcore, ¿eh? ¿Han dicho? Venga, vamos, sigue, hija.
And while there's still more to come in Wrath, earlier this year, we looked at your
Cada vez que dice
feedback
algo.
to think about where are we going to go next. We read through a lot, and I mean a lot of your feedback on social media forums, and we sent out surveys to our players. And here at BLIZZCON, we're happy to announce
Classic Plus.
Cataclysm is coming. And it's coming with hashtag changes based on your feedback, just like you expect from Classic.
¡Vaya
So now,
mierda!
let's
¡Vaya
jump into
puta
the Wayback
basura!
Machine and get a reminder of all things Cataclysm.
¡Hostias! ¡Hostia puta! A la gente. Se cargaron Classic. ¡Vaya mondongo! Cata mola, Cata es una mierda.
There is no hope, no future. All life is doomed.
Madre mía, qué depresión, ¿verdad?
Sons and daughters of Gilneas, hold the barricade. Do not give them an inch.
¡Los burros! Bueno, pues nada.
Nelthorion, it is time to end.
Aquí es donde Classic dejó de ser Classic, para que lo sepáis un poco. Que ya estaba dejando de ser Classic el Lich King, ¿eh? Pero aquí fue ya descomunal. Aquí se dejó de jugar con las mecánicas de Classic totalmente.
Has sundered this world so that its true lords may return. You dare trespass into my domain? Die! This is my realm.
Ojalá salgan ahora y digan los dos. ¡Dragons! ¡The same fucking dragon as always! Qué bajona me dio. Ahora todo el mundo así. No sé si ni por qué no ha aplaudido el puto retrasado. Vaya montón, tío. Joder. El clásico a la verga.
Get ready, my friends, because I love the passion, by the way. Get ready, my friends, because the road to Deathwing's destruction is coming in the first half of next year. All right. Now, over the past 4 years of Classic, we've watched you master the vanilla experience, and we've loved it. So much, in fact, that we thought we'd add some unique flavor with a seasonal note and a dash of discovery. Season of Discovery is vanilla WoW with a spicy twist. You're going to discover new secrets as you scour the world and find class-altering abilities.
Otra season de mastery.
Have you ever wondered what it might be like to be a tanking warlock? Or take on the role of a mage healer?
¿Qué es eso? Eso fue una cosa que hicieron que se llamaron Season of Mastery. Ya han hecho la segunda season. Le metieron cosas, no sé qué. Mucha gente jugó tal. Al mes estaba vacío, literalmente. Al mes y medio no jugaba nadie. O sea, porque es lo mismo. O sea, empezar de cero, Classic.
You'll discover a brand new 10-player Black Fathom Deeps raid with new and reimagined bosses, mechanics, and of course, rewards. Then, after a couple of months, we'll raise the level cap a bit.
Pobre WoW,
You'll find even more endgame content. And so
que muera ya, por Dios. Sacrificarle, pegarle un tiro o algo ya, hombre.
Deeps raid in the Warcraft Hall.
Estoy cansado.
So, if you love Classic or just a little intrigued about what exactly a Warlock tank can do, go check it out. For all of you watching online, don't worry. You won't have to wait long to play. Because we want you to discover all of the secrets together, there will be no public testing. WoW Classic Season of Discovery launches in a few short weeks on November 30th. For more information on the Season of Discovery and Cataclysm, don't miss the Classic panel this afternoon. All right, now it's time to talk to my Dragon Riders in Modern WoW. Our team remains committed to giving you meaningful game updates about every 8 weeks with more content sprinkled in between. We really want Azeroth to feel alive and the home you want to come back to no matter how you play. Our next major update, Guardians of the Dream, is going live in just 5 days. I want to give a shout out to my elves. It is finally our time. 1 week later, Season 3 will start with the last raid of the expansion, Amirdrasil, the Dream's Hope. There we will have our final showdown with Farak and defend our new world tree. But fear not, that's not the end of our time in the Dragon Isles. There's a lot more to come in Dragonflight that will serve as both the epilogue of this story and the bridge to our next one.
Vale.
Like I said
El epílogo de una historia y la siguiente.
We are changing our approach to this big, beautiful game and how we look ahead to new chapters. BlizzCon, it's time for a new adventure. One that has grown from the very seeds of what captured our hearts when we first set foot in Azeroth. For veteran players, the last 20 years have led us to this.
La polla,
and for those who have yet to join us, now is the time. And who better to talk about the first step in this journey?
Chris Metzen. Chris Metzen, gente. Van a presentar a Chris Metzen.
Then someone who carved the path in the first place. Everyone, please welcome my friend and the executive creative director of the Warcraft universe, Chris Metzen.
Este tío ha vuelto hace poco a la compañía. Fue siempre una cara legendaria. La gente le tiene cariño.
What up, BlizzCon? Holy smokes! Horde, where you at? Alliance! BlizzCon as one! Holy smokes, thank you. Thank you. It is, thank you guys. It has been a long, strange trip to get back to this spot, I tell you that. It has been interesting this past year being back under the hood of World of Warcraft. It has reminded me of a few things. One, I love Warcraft. Number two, you know what? I really missed this work.
Ha echado de menos trabajar aquí.
And number three, on the real, it feels amazing to be back and part of this Blizzard family again.
Y se siente muy bien estar de nuevo en la familia de Blizzard. Otra vez. Y por ello voy a presentar la nueva expansión del WoW, que es lo mismo de siempre. Para sentirme como en casa.
Sí. Whatever. How many of y'all have been playing from the beginning? I love you, Prison. So given that, what was that? Doesn't matter. We started thinking, so what next, right? What expansion hook, what single storyline could possibly match such a historic occasion?
¿A que se va al WoW 2?
We started thinking about, well, I did,
que he dicho, what expansion
the good
hook?
old days, right?
No tiene cojones.
And some of those early mythic ideas that kind of established the background of Warcraft.
Tienes huevos, Chris.
Started thinking about even some of the newer ideas that have played out more recently, but still in a way feel a little unresolved. And in the mix of all that stuff, in the mix of all those ideas, particular things like, what the hell has Magni actually been battling
que no va a hablar de
about
Warcraft
all
4,
these
que
years?
están hablando de World of Warcraft Retail. Hijo mío, estáis cuajados.
Was the thing
O habla
that
de
he
World-
came to warn
No
us
sabe ni por dónde van
about
los
in
paneles, ni qué están
Battle for
hablando, ni para qué han traído este
Azeroth,
tío. La gente.
actually
Warcraft
play out?
4.
Or is there potentially something darker? Still
Aquí va a haber nueva
looming on the
expansión
horizon?
o Warcraft 2. O sea, o World of Warcraft 2, y lo dudo.
Will there eventually be an apocalyptic confrontation between the forces of the light and the void? Talk to me, BlizzCon.
Esos
I'll
son
tell
los-
you what, for
los
nothing,
All
my
Gods, ¿eh?
pally Main, I'm all in on that kind of thing if it happens. It's gonna happen.
No sé si irá en Zot o alguno de estos.
And really the big question for all the marbles, what have the Titans actually
Vale, los
been doing
titanes.
since the dawn of civilization? What is the real purpose of all of their cute little installations slammed into the side of the planet? Do we know everything we need to know about their real intentions for our world? Just saying. BlizzCon. All of these hooks. And 100 more. 68. Carry the 2. A bunch more. All cooking in
Tiene
the pot.
carisma el cabronazo, ¿eh?
Started to reveal a storyline. Something epic.
Yo creo que van a sacar ya por fin el final del WoW.
Real epic.
El final del WoW, ¿sabéis lo que es? Debería haber salido hace años.
A storyline that in
Igual se
almost
ponen con ella ahora.
every way feels like the culmination of the first 20 years of our storytelling.
A storyline, provided we do our jobs, we do the thing that will vector us into the next 20 years of adventure. BlizzCon. Are you with me, BlizzCon? We call this storyline the World Soul Saga.
Se ha bajado ya el hype.
The World Soul Saga is so epic, as we covered. It cannot be contained within any single expansion. It is built to play out over multiple expansions over the next few years. Come on now. Having said that, we are working on multiple ways to deliver this adventure to you a little faster than you're used to. We're not going to get into it at this BlizzCon. Forgive me.
Que no va a haber expansión, gente, que va a ser un modo...
Keep your ears peeled. I assure you.
Va a ser un modo parches, pases de batalla... Espérate, que se va a liar gorda, ¿eh?
Is for all to have your grandkids controlling your mouse and your keyboard trying to wrap this thing up. So, it's coming. Also, given the scale of this monster, we have decided to change it up today. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Instead of just debuting your next expansion all on its lonesome, we have decided to give you a glimpse at your next 3 expansion sets. Does this meet with your approval, BlizzCon? My friends, I'm going to warn you, there may be mild spoilers ahead. Actually, I'm just kidding. They ain't mild. Buckle up.
Hace 10 años, en la BlizzCon, un tío dijo, vamos a hacer 10 años más de expansiones. Y ahora aparece esto y dice, venga, 3 expansiones. 3, vamos a hacer 3. Se va a llamar World Soul Saga.
The first part of the World Soul Saga and your 10th expansion is called World of Warcraft: The War Within. In this chapter, you will be descending into the heart of Azeroth itself, exploring new subterranean kingdoms and engaging with ancient cultures like the Earthen and the terrifying Nerubians of Azj-Kahet. But as the forces of darkness close in,
no se cansan de hacer lo mismo, ¿eh?
You, yeah, that's you, will be called to do what you always do, which is dispense indiscriminate justice upon all those who got it coming. Talk to me, BlizzCon!
Matar jabalíes.
The second part of the World Soul Saga is called World of Warcraft Midnight.
Madre mía, gente, ¿sabéis lo que es sacar 3 putas expansiones?
In this chapter,
y que te lo adelanten todo
you will
hoy.
be returning, ready, to the old world.
Puede haber una razón por la que estén haciendo esto, gente.
To the fabled lands of Quel'Thalas.
Y es tener el tiempo suficiente de desarrollo para ir preparando el WoW 2.
There, the forces of the void
Y saber que este va a ser el final del WoW.
Intent on snuffing out the light of the Sunwell and plunging the world into darkness and fear. You will not only help
reunify the scattered
Porque estos son
elven tribes of Azeroth.
4 años y
But you
medio
will make
de
your
expansiones,
stand with the
gente.
forces of the light.
Según como la saca Blizzard. A lo mejor lo hacen antes.
Forever.
Y son 3 años, no lo sé. 1 por año.
Of course, BlizzCon, it is Azeroth. Things may not go to plan. Things may just spiral wildly out of control.
A mí esto me parece una mierda.
Leading us to
Lo siento mucho si estáis a tope con ello, pero a mí esto me parece una puta basura.
World of Warcraft, The Last Titan.
Si es que con ese título, el que sepa un poco de lore, ya sabe lo que significa. Lo que va a pasar ahí, en esa expansión, gente. Con ese título, el que sepa un pelín de lore, que yo sé, ya sabe lo que va a pasar ahí. Azeroth despierta, a chuparla, ya está. Es lo que hay, gente. Os he jodido el spoiler, lo siento. Azeroth, venga, levanta, espabila.
And there, you will uncover a vast conspiracy. One that stretches throughout the history of the world. One that will challenge everything you think you know about the Titans, their intentions, and the true nature of
Hostia,
Azeroth.
bajonazo, gente. Para mí, bajonazo, lo siento. Lo siento mucho. Sé que os gusta mucho, pero a mí. Me ha dejado muy frío y muy flojo esto.
And it's called Silithus. There you go. BlizzCon.
Pues si es como los cómics, todos sabemos lo que va a pasar, no es la invención de la rueda. Que sí, que va a ser eso. Es que encima le han puesto The Last Titan al título. A todo el mundo sabe lo que va a pasar. Por eso os he dicho. A ver, os voy a decir una cosa buena. Me cuadra esto. En los planes de... ¿Habéis escuchado lo que os he dicho antes de que dijese 3 expansiones? Os he dicho, quizás ahora empiezan a encabezar lo que es el final del WoW, que deberían haberlo hecho hace años. Esto huele a final de WoW, gente. Sobre todo porque se llama The Last Titan, la última expansión de las 3. Esto huele a final de WoW y ir preparando WoW 2. Puede ser lo único bueno. Y es muy buena idea que adelanten 3 expansiones que ya las tengan pensadas para ir desarrollando otro juego a la vez. Pero puede que esto sea, por fin, el final de WoW y el WoW 2.
Now is the time to come home. Now is the time to pull on your boots, pick up your broadsword or your favorite glowy staff, and get in this fight.
Se viene.
Friends, Azeroth needs her defenders now more than ever.
¿Game Pass o WoW Free to Play? A ver.
Now,
no creo, ¿no?
in a few moments, we are going to give you a deeper look at the war within. But before we do that, I want to leave you with a little something to chew on. I want to remind you all that sometimes very epic things can begin with small, heartfelt moments. What you're about to see is one of those moments. And with that, BlizzCon. Proud defenders of Azeroth! Let the World Soul Saga begin!
Pues nada. Chavales, 3 expansiones para lo que yo creo que va a ser ir escribiendo el final de World of Warcraft. Y lo digo así de claro. Sé que parece muy raro, pero creo que es muy posible. Porque si en algún momento este juego acaba, tienen que cerrar la historia, ¿lo entendéis? Y es buena idea hacer 3 expansiones de golpe si lo que están preparando es un nuevo juego.
You're here to tell me we don't get to hide. Is that it?
You needed time. We stayed away. But time by itself heals nothing.
You didn't just come here for me. It's the visions. You've seen them.
I suspect many have lately.
Porfa, que dejen de ser todos amigos. No, eso no puede pasar. Y más ahora. Es justo al revés, gente. Ahora es cuando se van a unir todos para luchar contra lo que de verdad se viene. Es que no quiero hacer spoiler, pero yo me conozco la historia esta. Porque hay lore, hay libros, hay cosas que te la van ya dibujando.
Something dark is coming, Anduin. The world needs your light again. My son.
I'm not that person anymore.
Se está trastornado. 20 años de WoW que tiene.
No light. Not after what I've seen. Not after what I've done.
¿Qué habrá hecho? ¿Qué ha hecho, gente? ¿Ha jugado al Dragonflight o qué ha pasado?
You are not your past, Anduin.
Ha jugado el Cataclysm Classic. Y por eso está así.
I trust you.
Se volvió un BLIZZCON en Sadula. Ah, ni puta idea. Yo eso no lo he visto. Yo ahí me desconecté la historia. Yo me sé el lore de anterior, lo que debería ocurrir. Todo lo demás que ha medio en medio relleno, literal.
They're getting worse. Look, whatever's coming, I'll stand with you. Of course I will. But we were drawn here by the voice. Who is it, Thrall? Who's calling out to us?
I'm not sure yet. But that sword was aimed at someone.
Vale, esa es la espada de... Esa es la espada de... Joder, gente. ¿Cómo se llama el gilipollas de Sarguera? Partiendo el mundo. Que sí, gente. ¿Qué es lo que yo os he dicho? ¿Qué es esa historia? Está claro. Es el final del WoW, se viene. Además, se llama World Soul Saga. Y la última expansión se llama The Last Titan. Es que los propios títulos te están diciendo lo que es. Si habéis leído un poco de lore de WoW, ya sabéis lo que es.
I guess we're not ignoring that sword anymore. I do have to say, though, every time I see that cinematic, and I've seen it many times, it gets me right in my heart. It feels like a new beginning, and it feels like coming home. And we are so excited about where we are going. And now that you've seen or heard the overview for the World So Saga, let's talk about the war within. As we all gather and explore beneath the surface, we'll find an ancient Nerubian civilization. They will be led by
la peor cinemática en
someone we
años.
were
No,
first
la peor cinemática es la de
introduced to in
Dragonflight.
Legion.
Esta está bien. O sea, solo hablan, pero son dos personajes muy míticos hablando de algo interesante. No me ha parecido la peor. No siempre tiene que haber acción, coño, aunque sea emotiva.
The
A mí me ha
last
gustado
time we
la
saw
cinemática.
Zalatath, she promised we would meet again. And it
Me ha
turns
gustado ver a
out
Anduin
she
así
was
tan
right.
destrozado.
And while Anduin, Thrall, and others share the same visions emanating from the heart of the world, some are seeing something quite different.
La guerra juntos, eso significa el título. No. The War Within no significa guerra juntos.
Are not the same as the others. No radiance. No song. Just the shadow.
A ver, aquí habla algo de gameplay.
Taunting me from below.
Por eso pregunto. Que preguntas que qué significa el título. Significa la guerra interior, por así decirlo. La guerra interna, no sé cómo decírtelo. O sea, es que Within se utiliza para eso en inglés. La guerra interna, podríamos decir. El otro se llama Midnight, que es medianoche. Y el último se llama El Último Titán. Y el Último Titán todo el mundo sabe lo que es. Si encima la saga se llama World Soul Saga, significa el alma de mundo. ¿Cuál es el mundo con alma? Azeroth. ¿Y es Azeroth? Un titán dormido. Hay un titán dormido dentro de Azeroth. Y ese titán es el que se dice que va a poder vencer todo lo que viene. Y por lo que todo el mundo lucha por hacer. Es que hay mucho lore ahí, gente, que no quiero explicar porque hay mucho spoiler. Pero todo el que sepa un poco de WoW sabe lo que viene. Y esto significa que, o sea, pinta a final de WoW. Si sabéis un poco de lore, pinta a final de WoW. Y eso está bien, por fin, ¿no? Ya hace tiempo que deberían haber hecho esto. Mucho tiempo. En vez de tanto relleno con Shadowlands y Battle for Azeroth y basuras de esas. Tenían que haber hecho esto hace mucho tiempo.
In the War Within, alongside beautiful, unique underground zones, we will have challenging dungeons and raids and some new features too that are built to last. If you like exploring on your own with a couple of friends or family, we have delves. These are a variety of bite-sized experiences for 1 to 5 players that will offer endgame rewards. You may also find in your delve a familiar character who'd be willing to fight alongside you.
Pero de verdad, ¿a vosotros no os gustaría que el WoW hiciese estas 3 expansiones y la última, la de The Last Titan, fuese el final, por fin, del WoW? ¿No os gustaría verlo acabar nunca, tío? Yo creo que debería hacerlo. Me la suda, yo firmaba ya. Yo creo que debería hacerlo.
We're also introducing a new layer of customization for your class specs with hero talents. You might want to take your character down the path of a Dark Ranger, let's say.
Yo creo que sí, tío. Le tienen que dar un final de eso.
And more. Also, during your travels underground, you will meet the Earthen Dwarves, and you'll be able to unlock them as our new allied race. I mean, who doesn't love a dwarf? The facial hair options are spectacular. There's so much more to talk about, so please join the White Next panel that's coming up right after the opening ceremony right here. What I can tell you, though, is that the call to get into the fight to save our world will ring out when the War Within releases next year.
El año que viene.
And lastly, I sincerely want to say, we are so excited to begin this new journey with you. And from our hearts to yours, thank you for bringing our world to life.
A ver. Os lo he dicho. Es que sabía que iba a reír. Ha sonado ahí de fondo.
Mike Ibarra.
Mike Ibarra. Vamos, Mike.
Thank you to all the teams who presented today. There really is so much to look forward over the next 2 days.
Media hora, gente, 40 minutos.
And this is
y después
only
de esto es World of Warcraft.
I can't wait to walk the halls
en profundidad,
of all of Anaheim with all of you. It is truly a joy to be here with the Blizzard team and our players. BlizzCon, be great to each other and enjoy the show.
Vale, acaba y ahora vendrán paneles individuales. Gente, todos aquellos que estabais diciendo que ibais a ver el Heroes of the Storm, podéis poner un payaso en el chat si queréis. Os está llamando el circo. ¿Vale? Ya os dije. Porque sois bobos. O sea, en plan, no, quiero de esto no importa a nadie, loco. Os está llamando el circo. Oye, quedan 40 minutos ahora.
BlizzCon 2023 would like to thank our partners. Xbox, power your dreams. Omen, Game Live.
Bueno, ¿qué os ha gustado? A mí que hay expansión de Diablo 4.
HTC Vive Mode.
Y ya fuera coña, os voy a decir una cosa y no la digo por... O sea, a nivel empresarial, gente, a nivel de compañía de Blizzard, de lo que tiene que hacer ahora Blizzard y de lo que acaba de ocurrir, que es que Microsoft ha entrado en la empresa, ¿vale? Lo ha comprado. Tiene mucho sentido, ¿vale? Tiene mucho sentido que Blizzard plantee una estrategia de viabilidad de World of Warcraft de unos 5 a 6 años mientras desarrolla el siguiente MMO, gente. Es totalmente viable y es lo mejor que pueden hacer. ¿Por qué si no iban a anunciar 3 de golpe? Y encima se nota un huevo que esas 3 expansiones son el final de WoW. Por el contenido. Que es verdad que puede ser que luego digan: nos hemos follado el contenido este y vamos a inventarnos una historia nueva. Pero la historia de la que habla esta expansión es de lo que durante mucho tiempo se lleva intentando abordar en World of Warcraft, que es Azeroth, la guerra del vacío y los putos titanes de los cojones. Y que el puto planeta de mierda ese despierte de una puta vez. ¿Vale? Entonces es muy posible que estén afrontando el juego así, de esa manera. Es muy posible, chicos. De verdad, ¿eh?
We thank you. Will you save us?
Podría hacer un reboot. Sí, claro, que saquen Classic, otra vez y empezamos de cero 20 expansiones. O sea, tienen que hacer el WoW 2. Porque tienen que hacer ya de una puñetera vez un nuevo motor gráfico. Para que la gente pueda hacer nuevas raids con nuevas mecánicas. Para que el estado del juego avance. Porque por mucho que penséis que sacando nuevas expansiones van a hacer algo, no van a hacer absolutamente nada porque el motor no cambia. Y el motor es de hace 20 años, gente. Y hay que cambiarlo ya. Porque la tecnología avanza. Y tú no puedes cambiar un motor. Puedes hacer cosas nuevas, novedosas, añadir ciertos parches, pero no puedes cambiar mecánicas. No puedes hacer un juego ahora que tenga mecánicas, yo que sé, como las que tiene Losar, por decir algo, ¿sabes? No puedes, tienes que actualizar tu motor. Y para ello tienes que hacer un juego nuevo o actualizar entero el WoW. Y actualizar entero el WoW, yo te digo que no lo hacen ni de coña. Ni de coña. Ahora es el momento de ser valiente. Es el momento de ser valiente y que salga el puto Phil Spencer agarrado de la mano de Chris Metzen y digan World of Warcraft en 5 años. World of Starcraft, perdón. Me saco la polla aquí ahora. Pero no lo van a hacer. Oye, lo de Hearthstone ha sido... Lo de Hearthstone ha sido lamentable, ¿eh? Lo de Hearthstone, hostia puta, pobre muchacha, tío. Me he sentado hasta mal, ¿eh? Me he sentido mal, tío, por ella. O sea, no aplaudía ni el que hizo Hearthstone, ¿eh? WoW gratis. Yo te he dicho que el WoW gratis era muy difícil. Eso es muy difícil. Tanto WoW gratis como Diablo en Game Pass son cosas muy complicadas. Son cosas muy complicadas porque Blizzard ya tiene establecido un modelo de negocio. No puede venir ahora Xbox y decir, te compra, venga, te lo cambio entero, ¿no? Porque eso necesita una estrategia de marketing mucho más elaborada. No, en plan, venga, ya está, gratis. No funciona así. Es imposible.
Let's do this.
You got it, partner.
I didn't intentionally pursue leadership.
I'm gonna punch ya!
Candle butt slider.
Y ahora van a ser 40 minutos de esto, no creo, ¿no, gente? Me voy a pedir algo de cena. Tengo hambre.
Looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
Me han salido los precios y me encontré esto. ¿Qué es eso? Ah, ya se puede comprar. ¡Oh! Ya se puede comprar la expansión, gente. Nueva. Por 90 euritos. Bien, coño. Let's go. Grande. Pero vosotros queréis que sea free to play, ¿no? 90 euritos en la Epic Edition. Free to play mis cojones, al viento. Hace mentira que no colocáis el WoW. A ver. Pi, 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 pi. ¿Qué va a ser? Chicos, bajaros el juego este que es Go. He pedido un bocata de algo, tío. Lo que sea. A ver, se supone que ahora viene... ahora viene algo muy guay, gente. Viene World of Warcraft Next y luego Overwatch. Joder, hermano. Vais a flipar. A mí esta me gustó, esta cinemática, no está mal. Tampoco que sea la mejor cinemática, pero está bien. ¿Sabéis qué es esto, no? ¿Sabéis qué es eso, no? Macho, no sabéis del oro una puta mierda, ¿eh? Pero lo tengo que decir yo que no me gusta el WoW. Vuestra puta madre. A ver, que yo me he leído hasta los libros del WoW. A mí el lore me gusta mucho, lo que me gusta es el juego. Que es una mierda. Efectivamente. Hay gente que... Pues dilo, no lo puedo decir porque le haría spoiler a mucha gente. Ten en cuenta que no todo se sabe. Si no han explicado algunas cosas será por alguna razón, se lo están guardando para ahora. Lo que sí que es cierto que están respetando mucho lo que se escribió en su día.
You needed time. We stayed away. But time by itself heals nothing.
O sea, me he pedido un bocata calamares, gente. Y unas croquetillas. Y una Coca-Cola cero. Y de postre... un jabalí. Medio jabalí. Venga, ahora, dame un momento, que voy a ir al baño. Voy a sacar las perrillas y vamos a ver qué viene. Está a todo volumen.
Something, someone is calling out from the heart of the world. Like a voice from a dream. Something dark is coming, Anduin. The world needs your light again. My son.
I am not that person anymore. I have no light. Not after what I've seen. Not after what I've done.
You are not your past, Anduin. I trust you.
Hear me.
They're getting worse. Look, whatever's coming, I'll stand with you. Of course I will. But we were drawn here by the voice. Who is it, Thrawn? Who's calling out to us?
I'm not sure yet. But that sword was aimed at someone.
Me estoy riendo con la tía esa de... Bueno. ¿En serio vamos a estar ahora 40 minutos viendo trailers? No me jodas, loco, ¿en serio? A ver, en realidad, todo lo que había que ver ya lo hemos visto, gente. Porque todo lo demás van a ser World of Warcraft, What Next, Overwatch 2, Deep Dive, no sé qué, o sea, ver cosas de lo que van a meter. Classic, lo de Classic me ha dejado roto por dentro, gente. Lo de Classic me ha dejado rotísimo por dentro, O sea, Cataclysm Classic me parece una puta mierda de decisión increíble,
Yep, that's my name, all right. This right here is Gunny, and she can light up the whole dance floor. And this one's Cha-Cha. He's a sensitive little fella, a real hothead. And when I fire them both, it's double trouble.
¿Mañana habrá evento de Diablo? Mañana hay evento de Diablo, ¿no? Dijeron que era el 12 de noviembre, ¿no? O lo han puesto ya, no me he enterado yo.
Going so soon, I'm gonna miss ya. Don't tell me that's it. Both hearts pumping. I got your back. For now. Here I come. Sensei Quickiki. We got him where we want him.
Nada de StarCraft, La verdad que es una pena.
So was I worth the wait? We're gonna have a hell of a time. Woo!
¿Qué pasa? Hostia, chaval. ¿Qué nota le dais a la BLIZZCON?
Mira mi gráfica.
Yo le daría un 6. No, 5, no sé, 5,5. No le doy mucha, la verdad. No me ha encantado. Vamos a ver, yo ya compré esta expansión. Ahora que la tengo que comprar otra vez.
Power, performance, and style, you can't do better than an MSI monitor. Rapid IPS and rapid VA displays provide gamers with the quickest response time on the market, giving you a competitive edge. HDR 400 technology provides a more immersive experience for creators with crystal clear images, 1440p resolution, and 1 millisecond gray-to-gray response. Check out the latest MSI monitors to give you the advantages you need.
Gente, una enfermedad y un 10. Bueno, chicos, estoy súper desmotivado. El gesto me parece una mierda. Lo de Cataclysm también. ¿Por dónde va a ir el WoW? Aunque me alegra porque veo atisbos de que van a querer cerrar ya. Esto es un mondongo. Aunque bueno, es de lo mejor que hay ahora mismo para jugar, no es broma. El Diablo va a tardar bastante. Me he quedado un poco... El pay to win ha llegado. Let's go. Jaina sin miedo. Me ha hecho gracia cuando el tío ha dicho: estamos muy emocionados de sacar este juego porque creemos que Blizzard debería volver a las raíces de hacer juegos de estrategia. Y yo me he quedado así en plan. ¿Perdón? ¿Me perdona? O sea, ¿estás comparando esto con Warcraft y con StarCraft? La puta madre que te parió. Bueno, gente, os van a dar por culo, porque yo no quiero ver. Es que no quiero ver lo del WoW, gente. Y lo del Overwatch menos. Y es encima dentro de 20 minutos. No sé ni qué hacer. Hace tanto que le llevo una mierda en Game Pass, porque es imposible. Ahora no. Claro, es que todo lo demás ahora es simplemente para hablar un poco más. Lo veo mañana en stream, en algún resumen y chuparla. Vamos el bingo, gente, mira el bingo. Espera. El bingo ha quedado bonito. Xbox Next Blizzard, acerté. El Survival, gente. ¿Recordáis los leaks del Survival? Que no tenían nada, que lo habían reiniciado 3 veces, que no sabían qué hacer. Mira, la verdad y todo. Serie de televisión de Diablo, Mondongo. Nueva expansión de Diablo. Nueva expansión del WoW. He acertado, Nueva expansión del WoW. No una, no. He acertado 3 veces. Overwatch Next, Rollback. WoW Classic Plus, una puta mierda. No sale WoW Game Pass, esto es un acierto. Hearthstone, ¿a quién le importa? Creo que esta es la que mejor ha acertado, gente. Hearthstone, ¿a quién le importa? Esta es la que mejor ha acertado, porque no le importaba a nadie en esa conferencia. O sea, a nadie. No aplaudía a nadie, ayudaba la polla a todo el mundo, o sea. Warcraft Rumble, también. Diablo 3 Season, no, ha salido expansión, que yo pensaba que no iba a salir. Personaje nuevo de Overwatch, lo he acertado. Diablo 4 en Call of Duty, está ya, aunque no ha salido. Y Diablo Immortal, ahora sí tenéis móviles, nada. Vuelos de StarCraft Copium. Bueno, he acertado algunas. He acertado algunas. Rarete. Chaval. Chavales, me voy. Lo doy por saco. Me voy porque no hay nada que ver ya. O sea, mañana si queréis vemos un resumen de esto y nos jugamos o el Batman o el Cities Skyline, ya veré, ¿vale? Pero es que es tontería ya, gente. Lo que viene ahora son cosas que no... Que vamos a ver gente hablando y diciendo, pues ahora hemos metido esto al WoW y luego esto, y es en plan, y esto al Overwatch, mira el nuevo mapa y te enseñan el mapa nuevo, que me da igual. Es que me parece un mondongo. Así que mañana abro más o menos tempranillo. No sé si instalarme el Batman o seguir con el Cities Skyline, gente. El Batman Arkham Knight o el Cities, no sé. Uno de los dos voy a enganchar mañana por banda. Ya veremos. Me voy, que voy a cenar, gente. Voy a coger mi bocata, voy a cenar. Me voy a poner el final de Gen B por el culo. Un abrazo a todos. Muchísimas gracias. Un besito. Que sepáis que Blizzard no quiere, pero yo sí. Un besito en el nudo del globo. Hasta mañana.